Guys, so today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about 90 Day Fiance. Armando gives the tragic details of the loss of his wife and unborn baby. Okay, guys, this is a sad one. This is a sad one. Now, if you watched my live on Friday, you know I made a clear-cut decision that Armando was my favorite person on the show. And not only that, when I started taking calls from you guys were pretty much on the same page. Everyone loves Armando. Okay, so I feel really protective over him. And I know how vicious reality TV can get. Okay, so some details came out about his wife's death, and he wasn't ready to talk about it. But you know how it is, guys. The minute you get on television, people start digging into your background, and it was only a matter of time before he had to explain what happened. Well, he didn't have to, but he decided to talk about it. It's best if he tells his story before it comes from someone else. So I'm glad he spoke up about it. So I got this article from Starcasm. I love Starcasm. I make it no secret. John, you're amazing. Your blog is great. Okay, so this is what John does. He does a background checks on people, and so Armando's no exception. I just hate to talk about this because I love Armando so much. I'm extremely protective over him, but this is what happened. I mean, and the story made me cry when I watched it on the show, him talking about his past and that he lost his wife in a tragic car accident. But now, I mean, I feel even worse because this happens to a lot of people. Okay, so after he told his wife that he was gay and she outed him to his family, they separated for a couple months. And I guess they started the divorce proceedings and whatnot. They were kind of breaking up because it was just a big deal, okay? But what happened is that night, they had got into an argument over finances, okay? And I guess she had a temper. He decided to leave. She followed behind him in the car. He said he was like 15, maybe 20 minutes down the road, and then she started ramming him from behind. You guys, I mean, how many times have you guys gotten in a fight, or me, I will speak for myself. How many times have I gotten in a fight with my husband or boyfriend at the time, and you say things you don't mean, you do things you don't mean. I mean, I bet you she never predicted this would happen. She started ramming him from behind. She lost control of the car. It rolled over, and that's how she passed away. Isn't that the worst story you've ever heard? I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, I don't even know what to make of it. I mean, it's just really sad. I guess, some people might say she did it to herself, but you lose your temper sometimes. You never imagine the worst would happen. Of course, the worst could happen, but you never imagine it would be you. Oh my gosh, you guys, what a awful, awful story. I mean, and to make matters worse, she was pregnant at the time. So she lost her life and then the unborn baby's life. I don't even know what to say. I mean, how terrible is that? I mean, we could judge his wife and be like, she shouldn't have been doing what she was doing. I'm sure a part of her knew that. But, you get caught up in the moment. And, they were dealing with a lot of emotions at the time. I mean, Armando came out. It's not his fault that has these feelings, but she probably felt some type of way about it. It's just a terrible, terrible story. And so I understand why he didn't want to talk about it to the rest of the world because it's just so tragic, I'll put it that way. But anyway, this forced him to come out, and he released a statement, and this is how his statement read. This message is to clear up my daughter's mother's passing. I am addressing this to clear up any confusion, as I did not want to get into specifics on the show, but now I find it necessary. My then wife and I had been separated for a few months before her passing for a number of reasons, one of which was anger issues she was working on. During our separation, we were working on rebuilding our friendship again. During the divorce proceedings and on the evening of her passing, a disagreement took place over finances, and I thought it would be best to leave the situation and return back to my home. After that, 15-20 minutes later, I was driving down the highway, and I was shocked when I was suddenly struck from behind and hit again As I continued down the highway, I then realized it was my ex-wife. And before I knew it, she lost control of the vehicle and passed away on the scene. I mean, oh my God, he's right about that. It's just a tragedy. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Maybe we could all use this as a cautionary tale for people with very, very bad tempers, including myself. I do have a bad temper. You got to get control of it, guys, because it really could lead to bad things. And I'm talking to myself too. I have a horrible temper. And, I don't even know what to say. This is a terrible story. But I guess Armando was able to continue on and develop a really good life for himself and his daughter. I mean, if any good came out of it. But this is a cautionary tale, guys. If you have a temper, such as myself, you got to get it under control because it could lead to very, very bad things. I mean, I don't even know what to say. So what do you guys think about this story? Let me know in the comments section. I mean, it's a true tragedy. I mean, I don't even know what to say. So you guys let me know what you think about it. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.